That's good. And my love life. What about that?
Oh, you want something on your love life? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. All right, 1 second. Okay, let's see. Tell me, is there any good news for her love life? Clarifying. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7. What I'm seeing about your love life is something about the timing. Like, really, don't worry about your love life. Worry about getting your finances up.
Word is born, yo. That's what I be telling people. That's what I be telling people. Like, yo, I'm not even focused on that right now. I'm focused on getting my shit together with my son.
Right, and that's what I see here, because I see the Ten of Pentacles right here. And the first card I got was the Wheel of Fortune. And the second card I got was the Ace of Pentacles. So this is telling me that you ain't really even focused on the love thing, focus on your finance.
Right, exactly.
But, let me see something. There is somebody that is interested in you. He's watching you. He's been checking you out for a while. Clarify. He, very charismatic, handsome, a little bit older than you. He ain't been telling you. He hasn't told you that he's interested in you yet. He's trying to take his time. He's trying to, even though you and this guy communicate with each other, he's taking his time and trying. He don't know how to tell you, so he's taking his time in trying to get to know you, and he's been checking you out for a while.
Okay.
Clarify the 7 of Swords. Somebody, do you go over his house at night?
Somebody what?
You go over his house at night.
I go over his house at night.
Either that or he's coming to your house at night or something like that. Something that has to do with somebody coming to somebody's house at night.
Okay, well, does it necessarily have to mean, well, because I'm fucking somebody. But he never told me how he truly feels, and he is a little bit older than me.
Are you going to see him at nighttime to have sex?
Yes.
Okay, then that's what it's saying.
Yes, honey.
Yeah, he's not telling you. It says specifically inside the cards that he has not been telling you how he feels. He's keeping it to himself, or he don't know how to tell you. So that definitely is the case right here, because I see that inside this card.
Yeah, because at first I'm like, who could that be? But then when you said you go to his house at night, I thought he was fucking around since like June.
Damn.
But I knew him for like 18 years and shit.
Okay, so
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I see for your love life. And okay, so one of the situations is that somebody wants to be known as the man's woman out in public, and he like, nah, I don't want nobody to know. So no. Or is that you? That's you?
Nah, we, like, to be honest with you, we both on the same page with shit. Like, we both on the same page, but he is the type that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't tell, like, well, okay, for instance, when I was at Bogies and shit, he was there, but I didn't tell nobody, you know what I mean? And this one guy was trying to kick it to me or whatever. So he came over and got a light from me, and he was like, that's the dude you fucking? And I'm like, why? Because he asked me for a light? Like, come on. He was like, nah, I can see the chemistry there. You know what I'm saying? So on both parties, we don't, you know what I mean? Because I feel like it's better that way. When people find out, you know, what's going on, and that gives them the doorway to be able to throw wrenches in your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, put the evil eye on it. I feel you. So, yeah, saying to keep y'all private life, don't put it into the public. Or, you know, that's what I'm seeing here. Or, you know, or basically what you said, both of y'all feel the same way about revealing y'all relationship to the public or whatever?
I don't even consider it a relationship. It's you know what it is, but it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like once you put labels on shit, that's when shit gets fucked up.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So I prefer to just leave it the way it is. And I think if we would have put a label on it, it would have been fucked up. I have a question about this one guy. Can you answer specific questions?
Yeah, I can't ask. Yeah, you better go ahead because you got like 3 minutes left of time.
Okay, good. It was this guy that I was dealing with back in March, right?
Okay.
And he just cut me off abruptly. However, he would come to my job, you know what I'm saying? And it would be on the days that I worked. Long story short, I still got feelings for him, and I was wondering why he cut me off so abruptly. My people worked down at the dollhouse. He came up there. She told him that I was working at Alice's. So he said to her, I won't be going up there. As fate would have it, the Friday that I was supposed to work, she ended up working, and he popped up in there. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, he never come up in here. Like, but when I told him that you work up here, he popped up in here. But when he be seeing me, he don't say nothing. Like, he'll walk past me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, try not to acknowledge me. And my people would tell me, like, whenever you turn your back, he be watching you. But when you turn around, he act like, you know, he don't notice you. Like,
that kind of sound like the reading I just gave you. But anyway, what exactly do you want to know?
Yeah, but I haven't been with him since, it'll be a year next month, March. It'll be a year next month. Like, he cut me off abrupt, like in March. Okay, so
what do you want to know? If you guys are gonna reconcile or something?
That and why he cut me off.
Okay, why did this guy cut off the caller? I told you something about him watching you, and he ain't been saying nothing. Again, that's the dude we talking about. Even though the next set of cards after I spoke about this, it was some guy that you was going to see at nighttime.
Right.
And you clarified that. But nah, this magician card.
The magician's card
is the dude is the magician that I was talking to you about a little bit before. Before we started talking about the dude who you go to see at night.
When you said it was a guy that was watching me.
Right. It sounded like this dude because it was the magician card there.
But he's not older than me. He's younger than me.
There's also an older man there. You know, like what I do is like when I just tell you what I see. You understand what I'm saying? But now that you're saying it, you're asking me a question about it, and the magician card come up, and I definitely was just describing that situation in the last reading. But let me finish seeing what this is. Anyway, he moved into a home situation with another female. That's why he cut you off abruptly, or he was living inside of. No, I'm sticking with my. He moved into a living situation with some female.
Okay, now this very well could be true because listen, old girl was telling me that this when he cut me off. Old girl was telling me that she was at the bar one night and somebody said something about him. And she was like, oh, yeah, he was fucking with my peoples, but they don't fuck around with each other no more. And she was like, yeah, he back with his girl. He ain't leaving his girl for nothing. However, he was in his own apartment. So maybe she moved in with him.
Yeah, some type of living situation with a female. Point blank, period, because the way these cards fall, it's the, I use two different decks because... Right. You know what I'm saying? I like the illustrations from two different decks, and I call my reading a threshold reading. And when these are two different decks, two different authors from two different decks of cards. Right. Anyway, it's on my other deck. This is not what the card illustrates, but on this deck, we see a living situation with a female who obviously hold this man's heart. Anyway, in this situation, it's the Chariot card, which he moves into a living situation because I see the house back here, two houses. And this card means family life or home, good home situation. So he moved into a home situation, with some woman.
Okay.
He was dealing with 3 different women, an older chick and possibly 2 chicks that knew each other. Okay. Also, I see him.
Hold up, because after he cut me off, he fucked this chick that was at my bar, and she came and told me because she was scared that it might have gotten back to me. And I told her, like, I don't know you like that. We ain't friends like that. If we fucking, you fucking. He wasn't my man. You understand what I'm saying? I just was upset. Like, why the fuck would he, knowing I work there, pick up a bitch from where I work at? Like, was you deliberately trying to hurt me or something? Like, what the fuck did I do to you for you to do that shit? Like,
hell yeah, he was deliberately trying to hurt you. To answer your
why?
question, he basically looked like he was asking to be with you for a long time. Been waiting to be with you. Been begging to be with you.
That is not true, honey. No.
Hold on.
No. The thing is, he
clarify the Six of Pentacles.
I think because when I first met him, that's when we started dealing with each other. We was inseparable for like 3 months, and then it was just an abrupt cut off. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking maybe either he got back with his girl, I did something to piss him off, which I still don't know, or his feelings was becoming too much for him to handle, and the best way to cut it off was to just leave me alone.
Well, if you wasn't the one begging for his cock, because I see this card right here represent the phallus, and then this right here is somebody begging him for it. Look at the card. Some girl begged him to give him fellatio. Okay, this is him holding his harpenias up. What I'm saying is, you ask why he did it is because whoever that girl is wanted to be. If it ain't you, then it's the other female who was after him trying to beg him for, or he was begging her for fellatio. I don't care what you say. That's the deal. That's what's been going on here. Because this is a phallus.
He was begging her to suck his dick.
Exactly.
Oh,
that's why he did it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why he did it.
Oh, because she was giving him fellatio?
He begged her. Somebody was begging somebody for fellatio, and it got. That's what happened.
Fellatio was head, so
right. I'm trying to keep it.
To suck his dick, or he was begging for
her to do it. Right. So I'm just trying to keep it cleaned up or whatever. But yeah, that's exactly what fellatio is.
Right. Now the chick. This is funny because the chick at the bar, I had stopped dealing. He stopped dealing with me probably a week or two before that. But the girl at the bar, she be tricking. You know what I'm saying? So that can be true. He probably was.
Oh, look. For money. I could believe that.
Mm-hmm. So he picked her up that night, you know what I'm saying? And my homegirl went to her house, and he was there. She pulled in the bathroom like, Dad, I told you he was crushing on my homegirl or whatever, and, you know, she sniffed coke or whatever. So she was like, you know, he don't know you. You know what he here for. So she tried to front. Like, I ain't giving up nothing, da-da-da-da. But at the end of the day, my homegirl left and said he was still there. So, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so there it is. But, listen, I gotta shut this down or whatever. Make sure you, go to my website, fill out a testimonial on your experience of the threshold reading. I'm thanking you for allowing me to tap into your realm like that and bring some of this information out for you to give you some clarification.
Well, you was on point.
Thank you.
I can't argue with that.
Thank you. So I'm gonna send you the link to your inbox or whatever, and good looking. All right.
All right, man.
Peace and love.
All right.